Hi, welcome to the tutorial for Starcade PvP multiplayer. It plays between 1 and 3 people with 1 copy of the game, but you could play with up to 6 people if you have 2 copies of the game. Now, the other 2 modes of the game, you can't use the extra package, so if you do buy an extra package of Starcade, the micro game, it only plays up to 6 people with this mode. But with that said, there are 2 other game modes for Starcade. There's a single player campaign, and then there's a multiplayer co-op that's up to 3 people, and those are both explained in separate tutorial videos, so be sure to check those out. So we're using the multiplayer side of the card. Everybody gets a card with a different colored ship, and then this square shows 2 different colors of the dice, so that's what you're going to get to use for this game. Everybody has 6 built-in shields. That's the only life you get for the whole game, and then this engineering symbol will be used as we fight. So to start, each player grabs a ship and the 2 dice and then just rolls. So a couple examples here. So these are the results. Now each player will pick between 2 of their dice. Now the higher you roll, one of the dice is going to end up here as your engineering die. Now you're going to get a bonus based on that number. So if I roll a 1, anytime I use a bonus token, I'll get +1 on my rolls. But the higher number I use, or I pick beforehand, the less tokens I'll have. So I may have a stronger bonus, but I'll get to use it less times throughout the game. So if I pick the 1, I might get 6 tokens. So here's a 3 and then 3. So I've got 6 to spend here. And then this person might pick the 6, but they'll only get 1 token. So you only get to use that once throughout the game. Now if you roll a 4 or a 5, you get to actually pick whether you want to make this a 3 or a 6. So this person's going to make it a 3, but they'll only get 2 tokens. Now, each player is going to roll, we're all going to roll together, and whoever rolls the highest is going to potentially damage one of the other players. Now, on the single player version of the game, I have a unique mechanic where you actually look at the sides of the dice matter. So you have to keep the number that you rolled on top, but the side of the die is going to be something that you're going to look at. So in this version, in this mode of the game, whatever number you have facing you, right now I'm choosing to have a 5 face me, it's right here, and other players can verify for the other people. If I rolled a 5, I would get a +2 to that roll. So just on my attack die, had I rolled a 5 here, I would get a +2, plus if I used a bonus token. So bonus tokens can only be used once each round, but it's nice, it's fun to kind of twist this and see if you can guess what you're gonna roll. That's the raw number, not a boosted number. Now, we're all gonna each roll our die and then see who's gonna win here. Now, it's best to secretly choose whether you want to use one of your bonus tokens or not. So we can either take our tokens underneath, and then everybody reveals. If you have one, that means you're using it. If you would have come up, did none, you're not going to use it. Or you can kind of cover them so all the victory points are showing here, and then if you want to use one, you can just flip one over or pretend not to. If it's the damage, you're committing to using the bonus. You can only use one, again. That way everybody's choosing at the same time before they know if anybody else is. So it's not necessarily a bluffing game, but it does add a little bit of fairness to whether you're going to use the bonus token or not. So after this bonus and this bonus, whoever rolled the highest is going to pick who they want to damage. So let's just say after bonuses, mine would have been, I got a +2, so a 7, and I used my +1, I would have had an 8. Let's pretend that I had the 8 and nobody else boosted theirs. I could pick who I want to damage. They're going to take one of the damage tokens, and if everybody ties, or 2 people tie for the highest, the person with the lowest roll would automatically take the damage. If all 3 tie, nobody's going to take the damage. Again, it's the last ship standing is going to win, so this one's fast. It plays in 5 to 10 minutes, and that's the look at Starcade multiplayer PvP. So be sure to check out the other videos for Starcade single player and Starcade co-op. Thanks!